Hey, what's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com. It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hey, what's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
No limit to the limit. Welcome to Marriage Bootcamp. No limit to the limit with Robert and Vicky Bell. I thought I told you. No limit to the limit for better or for worse. No limit to the limit for richer or poor. No limit to the limit in sickness and health. I thought I told you to love and cherish until death do you part. 1 + 1 =
1.
2 is bigger, but it's
Still 1.
1 1,000, but 2
10,000.
Team Bell. Rob and Vicky Bell. Hot 702.5.
We out. Welcome to Marriage Bootcamp with Vicky and Robert Bell on Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Hey. I'm your co-host, Vicky Bell here. Welcome to Marriage Bootcamp / Marriage Warfare, where we're here to have real, honest, and unfiltered conversations about marriage. We're going to talk about the struggles and the victories and everything in between. This is the platform for the disciplined, the dedicated, and the wedded warriors. Let me introduce my co-host. I'm just going to say it, of 29 years, Robert Bell, the commitment colonel who's leading the charge in lasting love. Good morning, dear.
Good morning. Thank you, Lady Bell. Good morning. Welcome to Marriage Bootcamp with the Bells here at Hot 702.5 Risky Radio, coming to you live from the grand city of Las Vegas. Here in Las Vegas, Hot 702.5 Risky Radio. Lady Bell, I'm going to get riskier.
Riskier?
Today. I'm going to get riskier today. We going in, Lady Bell. I'm going to stay focused. I got to maintain my focusness. It's 10 oath. Is that a word? Focusness?
No.
That's not a word. Well, it's a word today. I'm going to maintain my focusness today.
Will you maintain
and
your
we're going to get risky today just a little bit because love is still in the air on this January 31st, 2026.
Today is a birthday.
Today is a birthday. Today is a birthday. Yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Shout out to you. My namesake. Happy birthday, little Rob. Happy birthday to you. Man, that makes him what? Ooh, man.
Ooh.
1988.
1988.
What'd that make him?
Oh.
If this was 20, if this was 28, he would be 40. So what, he 38? 38 years old. That makes me old.
Our babies is growing up.
Man,
While you celebrating, he done snuck in on you.
38 years old. Happy birthday, son. Little Rob, happy birthday to you. Man, I'm getting old. 38. Love is still in the air. Okay. Love is still in the air here at Hot 702.5. Lady Bell, can I do just, hey, little bit of recall and review because we got to get into it today because we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap this up today about talking about the 10 benefits of an orgasm. January 3rd, we talked about that. We talked about January 23rd. Hey, January 31st. February 14th, Valentine's Day, and February 28th, our anniversary day. Lady, but I just realized tomorrow will be February 1st.
Tomorrow is
This
February
is crazy.
1st.
The first month is gone already.
That's a wrap for January.
We talked about your plans for 2026.
Yep.
They say most New Year's resolutions, most New Year's plans, most New Year's focus, most New Year's purpose, they don't get past the first 10 days. If you're not in your focusness in the first 10 days, hey, and you know everybody started a little late this year because February 1st came on
January 1st.
January 1st came like on a Thursday or something. So people didn't want to really jump into it until that Monday, I think was the 4th. Mm-hmm. So you was already shorting a few days already. But if you was in your focusness, you didn't care if it started on a Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. I just want to get this one more push in. The new year came in on a 1st. No, I can't start this on a Thursday. I want to still party the Friday. No, if you're in your focusness, you would have started the 1st because it takes you, they say, Lady Bell, to break a bad habit, to form a new habit, to get into your purpose. It takes at least 30 days to get into your new habit, to get into break a bad habit, to get into your grind, to get into your push. They said it takes 30 days to form that. Most trainers tell you, most coaches tell you, they'll tell you, if you can make it through these first 30 days, if you can get through these first 30 days, what do you want to give up in them first 30 days? What do you want to accomplish them first 30 days?
That's where that discipline come in.
That's when that focusness come in. If you can just get through those first 30 days, here we are already through them first 31 days. Lady Bell, I'm focused. I'm going right down the line on my notes. I'm focused today.
All right, Mr. Focus.
I'm focused today. Love is in the air. Hey, tomorrow, like I said, February 1st, we 14 days away from Valentine's Day. What is your plan? What is your plan? Don't wait for her to make a plan. This is the before the foreplay. This is the love is in the air. What are you planning for Valentine's Day? Lady Bell, February 1st tomorrow, 14 days until Valentine's.
Yep.
I'm not going to get in. Let me stay focused. I'm going to stay focused.
You don't want to talk about Valentine's Day?
I don't want to talk about Valentine's Day. It's still 14 days away. And I start talking about Valentine's Day. We got to handle something today before I talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a little recall and review. Then I'm doing a recall and review, but we're getting into those 10 benefits of a orgasm because love is in the air. We talked about, I just heard a new survey that came out this week. We talked about midlife crisis. We said they lied to us that midlife crisis was 50 years old. That's saying that if you live 100, if you live to be 150 is midlife crisis.
Right.
They came out today. I heard this week for men. I should have clarified that because normally it's a difference between white men and black men. They say the new age limit longevity for a man is 79 and a half years. They raised it. But still, women are still outliving you, dude. Women are still outliving us. The average woman is living to 83 years old. When the last time you hung out with some 80 years old? When the last time you hung out with some 85 years old?
I do it all the time.
It's still some jazzy 80 years old out
Yes,
here.
it is.
It's still some 80 years out here with some energy. We still got some spunk in them. Still got a two-step.
Yep, they do.
Still driving.
Yes.
Still dancing, still working out, still having sex.
Woo.
At 75 and 80, they still having sex. They still have the desire. Your husband, you would desire your husband even at 75 and 80. And not only they still get married, Lady Bell.
Yes.
Even in this chapter in life, people are still getting married at 75 or 80.
Love is still real.
Love is still real, and love is still in the air. Companionship. Love is in the air. Everybody needs some companionship. We talked about midlife crisis. We said last week, get busy living or get busy dying. That's what Morgan Freeman told the man in that movie, Shawshank Redemption. Get busy living or get busy dying. Here he was committed to life in prison. I ain't never been locked up for a long time, but I cannot imagine say we have just sentenced you to 5, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, and you got to make up your mind that am I going to live in here? Or am I going to die? Am I going to make the best of it? I heard a dude say the other day, Lady Bell, sometimes I want to stay focused, but I got to say this. This dude said he said prison might have saved, was a good life for him because he said was something he did 20 years. He went in at 17. He said, because it was some things in life that I didn't have to deal with heartbreak, going through relationships and this and that. I didn't have to deal with that. I don't care if you locked up or not. You still dealing with some pain. You still dealing with some problems. You still dealing with some pressure. He said that it protected him. I got to show you that clip. That was crazy.
You got to show me that.
That was crazy to me. Get busy living or get busy dying. Lady Bell, let's get into it. We talked about the 10 benefits of an orgasm. Why did I get a crazy text? This is going to sound crazy, Lady Bell. I put that definition out for me. Because we talk about it. We talked about it. We talked about the 10 benefits of it. Mm-hmm. And this is normally where I start at. You got to have a starting point. What is the definition of a orgasm? It's nice and slow.
Like an orgasm.
Ooh, go ahead. Okay, yeah, we getting risky. Come on.
Orgasm, a climax of sexual excitement characterized by feelings of pleasure centered in the genitals.
Hold it. Wait a minute. I need you to.
I took it nice and slow.
You took it nice and slow. I need you to read that for me one more time. The definition of an orgasm.
Orgasm.
Raise your mic up a little bit for me, please. There you go. Thank you.
Orgasm, a climax of sexual excitement characterized by feelings of pleasure centered in the genitals.
Okay, that's the definite. Now, so we got the definition of an orgasm. This is the before play. So to get to an orgasm, married 29 years old, What'd I say?
Married 29 years old.
Well, I was about 29 when let me see. Yeah, I was about 20. I was 34 when we got married. Married 29 years. Been going to church forever. People say, why do y'all have these conversations? Because when you get married, and before I get in that, I'm going to talk about how did we get in this conversation? How did we get into talking about this? Because of, is it number 3? Not number 3. Stick to the notes I gave you, the definition I gave you, when it says about conversating.
That's number 3. How to know if a woman.
Okay, that's where you want to get to. How to know.
How to know if a woman has come or not.
How to know. Hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Because you said come. That's another. What is another definition? We said definition. What is another word? I didn't give you these. I wanted you to read these.
Give me here.
No, I'll read them. Because you can't. My scribble is bad this morning.
I wonder why.
My scribble was bad this morning. Another word for you just said another word for orgasm. Come. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes it's climax. Come. Men will say bust a nut. Mm-hmm. Another word is getting. This the old school. Remember, Married 29 years old, 62 years old. I'm old. We old, y'all. So
How
we,
long you been waiting to say I'm 62 years
60
old?
Get. You know, in the old days, the people would say, "Getting your rocks off."
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Getting your
Haven't
rocks
heard
off.
that in a long time.
Come, C-U-M, or coming. And that can be C-U-M-M-I-N-G or C-O-M-I-N-G. But those are another words. So go ahead and finish reading that what you was reading.
How to know if a woman has come
How to know if a woman has orgasm or climax
or not.
or not.
Or not.
If that's what it says, or you adding on?
No, that's what it says.
Okay. Has she orgasm?
Then it has a question mark.
Has she orgasm or
Not.
not? The 10 benefits of orgasm. Go ahead, Lady Bell.
You can often tell if a woman
You can often tell if a woman.
is orgasming.
Say that word again. I like the way it's a little slower. You can tell if a woman is
Orgasming.
Go ahead. How you spell that?
O-R-G-A-S-M-I-N-G
Okay, orgasm. Okay.
by watching for physical signs
So watching for physical signs,
like body tension,
body tension,
involuntary muscle contractions,
involuntary muscle contraction,
for example, pelvic,
pelvic,
leg,
legs. Hold it. So involuntary body functions, contracting your legs. What else?
pelvic,
Your pelvic area, that's pelvic floor contracting. Go ahead.
or facial,
Facial.
flushed skin, rapid breathing, and increased heart rate, sometimes accompanied by vocalizations.
Go ahead. That's the part I want to get into. Sometimes accompanied by vocalization.
That's
Why
it.
are y'all having this conversation about 10 benefits of orgasm? Sometime by, say it again, Lady Bell.
Which part you want me to
The
read?
last part. Sometime by vocalization.
Vocalizations.
Go ahead. Sometime by. So it says, how do you know if a woman is having a climax? If she's orgasming, if she's getting her rocks off, if she have reached the pinnacle of intercourse. You said by contracting of the pelvic, the hips, flush in her face, sign by community. That last
Yeah,
one.
the last part I want to read is, however, experiences vary greatly. So the only way to be certain is
Before
to
you get hold, slow down 1 second. Slow down, girl. We gonna get there. Slow down. We gonna get there.
he did.
I want to get that vocal. You said vocalization.
Vocalization.
After the contraction and the flushness of the skin and all of that, then it says read that vocalization.
Vocalizations.
Okay, now go ahead.
However,
greatly.
experiences vary greatly. So the only way
To be certain
is to communicate.
is to
Communicate.
Even after I can hear your body calling. After you see, I see your body talking to me. I see you getting flushed in the face. I see you getting a little reddish. I see your body some tension up. And another sign. And it's cold outside. I read another definition. I don't think I gave you another definition.
Hold on. I want to finish this though.
Go ahead.
As some women are quiet or have less obvious reactions.
Some women are quiet and have less obvious
Reaction.
You looking, she tensing up a little bit, because sometimes she might be a little shy, and she might, I don't want him to know that I enjoyed it this much or that much. So it might not be as obvious, even though you're looking her in the face and you see she's getting a little blush, even though you see she's tightening up. But see, that's why you got to communicate, Lady Bell. Get that tightening up, because you think you're doing something and she in pain. You think you're doing something and you in the wrong spot. You think you're doing something and you doing it too hard. You doing it too rough. So the only way to know
is to communicate.
Why are y'all talking about the 10 benefits of an orgasm? Because we learned 29 years being married before, that people do not communicate. the before the foreplay is you got to talk. They talking about, remember, hey, I'm going way back, Lady Bell. Back in the day, oral sex, you can say oral sex. Mm-hmm. Hey, oral sex is very important. Mm-hmm. Oral sex is the beginning of it all. Mm-hmm. You just said oral sex. I believe the definition of oral sex is using your mouth. Communicating. See, y'all nasty. I'm talking about oral sex is you got to talk to me, girl. I got to talk to you. We need to communicate. We would go to marriage seminars. We would go to marriage conferences. We would go to the place of spirituality and go to the marriage classes. They wasn't talking about orgasms.
No, what I recall is what they always said is the bed is undefiled.
The bed is undefiled. That's all they would say. The bed is undefiled. Love on each other.
Mm-hmm. But people were dealing with some real issues.
People were dealing with some real issues.
That really needed to be discussed, I felt.
That really needed to be discussed. Mm-hmm. If you've been with somebody for so long and now you with somebody else and you still doing you still doing the same thing. I'm going to say it this way. This risky radio. You still doing the same damn thing.
Risky radio.
He don't like it like that. She don't like it like. We need to have some oral sex. Talk to me. Mm-hmm. What do you want? Open up your mouth and talk. How are you going to get the benefits of the 10 benefits of an orgasm when you don't even want to have no oral sex. You don't even want to talk to me. I see your body intense. Yeah, I got her. She don't busted that nut. Yeah, she don't had an orgasm. She's coming. And the whole time the girl is in pain. Mm-hmm. The whole time is the girl is faking it because you got her in so much pain. She just want to stop.
You know, as you're talking, though, you remind me, okay, we're talking to like when we were in church and when we were going to marriage conferences. But now this is a whole different generation coming up behind us. And I'm reminded of, we got family in town. And last night, watching those young people on the dance floor.
This is a whole nother.
I don't even know what to call that.
This is a whole nother definition, a whole nother energy out there, nother. It's it's this generation,
Because that's the foreplay before the foreplay. If it's not even just plain old sex on the floor.
I believe that dancing is foreplay. I believe that dancing is to be foreplay. I think that's the pinnacle of foreplay to me. That's why when we dance and people say, y'all act funny, y'all don't dance with other people, or y'all don't dance with that many people, because to me, dancing is intimacy. To me, dancing is the before play, before the foreplay. We talked about the before play, before the foreplay. The touching. When we're dancing, we're constantly touching. We're constantly bumping and grinding. We're constantly touching each other. I don't want to be out there touching everybody and everybody touching me and dancing close to everybody. Yeah. To me, I don't want to pull every woman next to me. Can I get some water, please? Ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't want to pull every woman next to me and feel her closeness and feel her softness and smell her. No, to me, dance. I go a step farther, Lady Bell. Remember when we were
ballroom dancing, learning the ballroom dance?
Learning the ballroom. But I'm coming when we moved here to Vegas and we was going to that church, and the pastor would preach, dancing is a sin. Okay. Dancing is a sin. Dancing is a sin. Brother Bell, dancing is a sin. No, dude in the pulpit. Dancing is a sin dancing is a sin. No, you believe dancing is a sin. So if you believe dancing is a sin, if you go out there and dance, you're a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite because you ain't heard me say dancing is a sin. And I said, dude in the pulpit, why do you think dancing is a sin? We only dance for the Lord. Why do you think dancing is a sin? This is what he said. Listen, y'all. This is what the dude in the pulpit said about dancing is a sin. The before the foreplay. Well, dancing is a sin because when you dance, you end up having sex. You in the bed. And you know what I did? I laughed in his face. I said, right answer, dude in the pulpit. That's where you're supposed to be. I said, the only difference now, if you're dancing with your wife, you ain't dancing with Keisha. You ain't dancing with Lisa. You ain't dancing with Tammy. You ain't dancing with all them women, because that was your goal when you were single. I want to get you on the dance floor. I want to get next to you. I want to get in your ear. From the dance floor to the bedroom. Yeah, he finally said something that was right. Because when you dance, you end up in the bed. And now you don't want, that's not your goal now, to dance with your wife, the before the foreplay, the bump and grind and pulling her close, her chest to chest, breasts laying on your chest. She got a little bit of cleavage out and you sniffing on her neck as you slowly dancing with her on the floor. Yes, you finally said something that made sense, dude in the pulpit. Dancing is a sin. If you're going somewhere and they talking about dancing is a sin, only dance for the Lord. David got butt naked while he was dancing. You better dance the before the foreplay, and then go home and get butt naked. Like we said, why are we saying this? Because we was going to church and listening to this nonsense about having, like you said, all they were saying was the bed is undefiled.
And in as you say, meanwhile, you have couples that are in church frustrated.
Yeah.
And you have young couples that are trying to do this is what we saw. Couples were in church and they were trying to do what was right. They were trying to live holy and they were frustrated. And what was happening is, I think what I saw, the frustration morphed into other things. I really did. When they could have just been free and just, went out and danced. They could have went to the club together, danced together, left together, and went home together.
Woo! I like the way you broke that down, Lady Bell. Go to the club together, dance together, have a good time together.
And go home
together, get naked together, get in the bed together, and have an orgasm together. This is the before the foreplay. That communicate, Lady Bell. Some people just don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
Hey, people ask, like I say, we don't counsel a bunch of couples. We don't been to a bunch of marriage seminars. We don't been to a bunch of marriage conferences. We don't been involved with a lot of church marriage ministries. And then people say, well, can you do this and can you do that? That's a conversation between you and your wife. Mm-hmm. This is how do I reach an orgasm? You got to talk to your husband. How do he reach an orgasm? You got to talk to your wife. This is the before the foreplay. Mm-hmm. We can get real deep. When I'm talking about oral sex, that's the beginning. And when I'm talking about oral sex, I'm talking about talking.
Conversation.
I'm talking about before I get between your legs, I got to get in your ear. Mm-hmm. Let me talk to you, girl. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you believe what I'm saying? This is the tenderizer and the moisturizer. I'm marinating. I'm getting in her ear. I'm getting in her head. I'm getting in her spirit. Hey, all before we get butt naked. See, if you don't have no communication, hey, and then not only, hey, you don't jump right in the bed, body talking. And then you done body talking.
Then what?
And then what? And now you get out the bed and you have no conversation. Mm-hmm. I got to get in your ear before. Mm-hmm. Before we get married, have we had a conversation? Mm-hmm. You can't be doing certain things before the foreplay, the 10 benefits of orgasm. You can't be doing something before we get married. Mm-hmm. And then after we get married, I don't do that. What do you mean you don't do that? You've been doing it. Now you don't do that. So we need to have a conversation. Did you do that to get me? And now since you got me, you ain't doing it no more? Where do they do that at?
In marriages.
Ooh, Lady Bell. Oh, I like you today, girl. You can't do one thing and start off doing something. Oh, I got her. Oh, I got him.
But what's that say? They're saying what it took to get him, it takes to keep him.
What it took to get him or her, you better keep on doing. I tell these young dudes all the time, I'm spoiling my wife. Is it okay to spoil my wife? It's great to spoil your wife, but once you started, she's gonna get spoiler. Is that a word?
No.
But
you on this road with these new words.
Once you spoil her, she's gonna get more spoiler. So that's all right if you want to spoil, but you got to keep on remembering.
You have to continue spoiling her.
We was with some friends last night. They've been married 44 years.
Yeah, we should have had more in the day.
I think they said they've been knowing each other since 14 or 15. They got married at 18, 19. And it's this little thing going around now where you've been married to somebody so long, with the little joke going around on TikTok, Twitter, where the lady's like, well, you married me at 18. We've been married for 30 years. You should have raised me better.
That's right. You should have raised me better.
You don't been with this individual longer than you've been with your family. If you got married 18, 19, and 20 and 9, you've been married 25, 30 years, 40 years, 44 years. I've been with you longer than you've been with your parents, longer than you've been with your siblings. You can't keep telling, well, this the way I was raised. But we've been raising each other. For the last 25 years. We've been raising each other for the last 30 years. But you know what? We just been, like I said last week, the importance of a father in the house, the importance of a man in the house. Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking about how even in the area I grew up in, most of the families were, both parents were there. Mm. And most of the family I grew up in quit believing that lie. Ain't no black fathers in the house.
Yes, there are.
And the neighborhoods I grew up in, everybody had their mother and father, and everybody had large families. Mm-hmm. 6, 7, 8, 9 kids. And we was all just, it was good old days. We was all just extended families.
Yeah.
We was all like brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. When you first met me and we would go to all my neighborhood, all the fellas was like my brothers.
Yes.
All the women would say, "Oh, that's my little brother,"
right.
And all that. That's how we grew up.
The good old days.
But then you could still see the difference of a father being there and a father applying himself. Mm. And I know, and especially in today's society, you got to be out there working and this and that, but you got to come home and make time. You got to come home, and I hear guys say it all the time. Well, she get frustrated because I'm working all the time because I got to get these bills done. I got to do this. So hey, wife, you got to make up your mind. Do I need him to go out there and grind and push because we need the finances? Because you can't expect to go out there grind and push and all that, and then he come home and he's tired and he's this and that.
Right, you can't have it all because he's only human. So if you're going out there working every day and paying the bills and bringing home the bread and taking care of the bills and keeping the roof over your head, then you all have to have a conversation. And I think it's time for women to understand that, because I think for me, when I listen to younger women talk and they're fresh, well, he ain't never here, but he at work. He at work. What do you expect?
Where's he at?
He at work, but you can't drive that car and live in that house if he not holding down that job. That just rattles me.
I heard that, Vicky. I want to make sure everybody else heard that. You said he ain't here, and you said he's at
work.
He's at work. How you complain about a man being at work?
I don't know how that goes. And let me just say this. And with the women, when their husband is at work, set the expectations, set the proper expectations with the children. The dad is out there providing. He's just not out there nilly-willy. He is out there providing a home, keeping a roof over our head, putting food on the table, putting them shoes on your feet. You always have to set expectations and appreciate it.
This is the before play of the before play.
And that goes vice versa for women.
They went left. No, this is a conversation, because sometimes we can't get the 10 benefits of orgasm because we so frustrated, we so mad, we so upset. We ain't talk. We ain't had no conversation. We ain't had no oral sex, and now we can't even get in the bed and get naked because I come home, you frustrated, I come home frustrated, and then now we go to bed frustrated. Mm-hmm. We ain't touched. We ain't kissed. We ain't had no conversation. You got to have conversation. So the point I was saying that a man, even though the father got to be in the house, he still, and I know it's rough. You still got to apply yourself. You still got to speak life into them children. You got to spend time into them children. You got to speak love into them children. You got to talk to your children. You still have to do these things. The 10 benefits of orgasm. We talked about. You just said communicate. You must communicate. We talking about the butt naked life. The 10 benefits of an orgasm. How do you get here? First of all, you gotta get butt naked. How did y'all start talking about? Orgasm and this? Because people wasn't talking about it, and people was frustrated, and we were counseling couples, and they. Having sex once a month, Lady Bell, 1 to 10 benefits of an orgasm.
And we're talking about 2 healthy people.
Yeah. And one of the 10 benefits of orgasm, you said something about that when she has an orgasm, she want it again or something like that. You remember that one? But when one of the 10 benefits of orgasm is the desire to want it more.
Oh, one of the 10 benefits.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look at my other notes.
And keep in mind, since Lady Bell brought up healthy, when we talk about this, we talking about two healthy individuals. We talking about 2 healthy individuals.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one that is.
Because having a healthy sex life adds to your natural life. We talked about the 10 benefits of. Well, one of them you said you about wanting. I mean, once you it brings the desire for another. It brings more of desire for intimacy or something like that.
Okay, let me go to the intimacy one. Okay, orgasms increase intimacy.
Orgasms increase intimacy. When she has an orgasm, and we talk, when she has an orgasm, and we talking about communicating all that, she'll come looking for you. She gotta have it. She wants it. I said like that. Oh.
That's even in the Song of Solomon.
Yeah, I was telling you. Oh, that's what I was saying. When you're talking about the how do you tell if a woman is orgasming and all that, and we're talking about there's other signs. I was reading something. Her breasts even get engorged with blood. And we know when it's cold outside, those nipples are going to erect. The same thing with an orgasm. Her body tenses up and it goes flush. That's that rushing of the blood. And her breasts get engorged. Her nipples get engorged and get erected. These are the signs you should be looking for, fellas. These are the signs. This is the tenderizer and the moisturizer. How did we get here, Lady Bell? Because they wasn't talking about it. We talking about 30, 40 years ago. Now you can hear it all on the radio. You got all these podcasts. Everybody talking about it.
TikTok.
TikTok. Everybody's talking about it. And come on now. In my generation, we're talking to some people. Only thing we heard was keep your pants up and your skirt down.
That was it.
I grew up with 7 sisters. 6 of them was older than me. All I heard, every time they would go out, all I heard my mama say, keep your pants up and your skirt down.
That's it.
Me, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm like, what do that mean? Keep your pants up and your skirt down. That's all what they said back then.
Yep.
Don't bring no baby home. That's all you heard. Never said.
And they said less in the church.
Right. And then then you get to a certain point where you start. I want some of that. Then you understand as a teenage boy, you trying to pull them pants down.
Oh, I didn't know what this was.
That's the pulling down the pants. You trying to get them pants down, and you trying to push that skirt up. Oh, that's what Mama was saying. That's what Mama was saying to them. Keep your pants up and your skirt down because he's trying to get in there. But that's the only communication you got. And then when you went to church, the bed is holy and undefiled. Don't fornicate.
Yep.
Don't fornicate. Well, now since we fornicate, now what?
Exactly.
We don't fornicate. We fornicated all them years. We never communicated. And then now we married 5, 10, 15 years, and they ain't nobody orgasming. That's the word you said, orgasming?
Yes.
Ain't-
But
Go ahead.
let me take you back to this. They're fornicating, and the church is telling them to get married because they're fornicating or they're living together. And then now you got a bigger situation than you did when you was just fornicating because you haven't had oral sex and you haven't communicated.
And let me go back another step, Lady Bell. And you say the fornicating, don't fornicate, don't fornicate, don't fornicate. Stay holy and undefiled until you get married. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it loud. Saved, unsaved, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, whatever you believe in, whatever all this, ain't no way. Hey, they say, the old saying, if you give him the milk for free, he ain't gonna buy the cow. No, I need to know what I'm getting. I need to know what I'm getting. I need to know. Is it good or is it not? Are we compatible or not? I'm not dating somebody for 6 months, a year, and people say, the biggest lie, one of the biggest lies is when women talking about 90 days. I met somebody, I told him I'm celibate, and I'm not, he got to go with the 90 days. When you first meet somebody, the first attraction is physical. Yeah. The first attraction is physical. So if the first attraction is physical, only conversation I want to get is in those pants. That's the initial attraction is physical. And go ahead, Lady Bell. Look like you want to say something.
But you got to have some conversation. You got to have the oral sex first.
Yeah, you got to have the oral sex. But I'm saying the only conversation is the oral conversation. And we talking about oral sex. We talking, in case you just tuned in, we talking about oral sex. The art of communication, the art of talking, the art of expressing yourself. You read earlier, some women are quiet.
Yes.
Ain't nothing worse than a quiet, lazy lover. Ain't nothing. I'll get into that later.
We ain't got later.
What was I saying? What was I saying before?
We talking about oral sex, communicating, the art of communicating.
And then I was saying something, then I jumped back over to you.
I don't know.
Man, hey, we talking about two healthy adults. See, this is 62, getting old and all of that. Your memory, hey, you got to communicate now, so in case something you forgot, she can say no. The 10 benefits of an orgasm.
Pull that paper down.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. We talking about. I want to get into this one because I know we getting short on time. I want to get into this one. We talked about. I'm going backward this time. You read it. You read last week about what's the one about it'll make you look rejuvenate.
The collagen.
Yeah, read that one.
Okay, let me go back. Now that was news for me. Relieves pain, boosts gray matter, pelvic floor. Looking fresh-faced.
Go ahead. Orgasm will make you look fresh-faced. And then you read something about it because the natural collagen.
The hormonal cascade can stimulate the release of human growth hormone, HGH, which is known to have multiple benefits, from increasing your bone mass to decreasing body fat. HDM also stimulates...
So it burns fat.
Yeah, burns fat. HGM also stimulates collagen production and could even make your skin appear more supple and youthful by boosting its elasticity.
More supple. Man, I had that.
Supple.
I had that picture of that flower, the lily, and it's called a collie, a CALLI.
Oh, okay.
CALLI. Tulip. What was you talking about? Tulip? Yeah, tulip.
Tulip. You said lily, but you're talking about a tulip.
A lily. Yeah, a lily. I think they all in the same family, but it's a CALLI lily. That's the one I pictured. The way it looks, and it got the one The one little thing protruding from it, like the little man in the boat. Some of y'all might get that, some of y'all won't.
Oh boy.
Stick with me, Lady Bell. Stick with me.
I was doing good.
But you talking I'm sorry. Oh, you said to make you look younger, more supple. Like, and that's what they said about that lily. What did Solomon, the Song of Solomon said? You're like the lily of the field. You're like the lily of the valley. Refresh, you refresh, you're restored. And then another thing with the one we used to, the 10 benefits before we used to read, it said it will make you look 10 years younger. I said but they look 10 years younger. You just can't go. It got to be a regimen. It has to be a workout. Remember we was going to the gym, Lady Bell, 3-4 times a week?
Yes.
Remember we was going to the gym 3-4 times a week?
Yes.
Getting up listen, y'all, we used to go to this gym. We would be there 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, we would. A bunch of us.
6 o'clock in the morning. So that means getting up at 5:15, 5 o'clock, driving 15, 20 minutes to the gym, working out for 45 minutes to an hour, then driving back home. And then we were getting so caught up in the workout, people would complain about, trying to leave class early because they're getting late to work.
Yeah.
So she moved the class to 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. That means now you got to get up at 4 a.m. Mm-hmm. And I told Vicky, and the first morning it went to 5 a.m.
I looked at you and I said, if you didn't go to this gym, would you let me?
You're getting ahead of yourself,
Okay.
girl. See, relax. We gonna get there. I promise you. I always make sure you first. So we gonna get there. Slow down.
I came with you today.
So I said, she changed at 5 o'clock. I said, and so we riding home that day after she made the announcement. Starting Monday, we going to 5 o'clock. So we ride home that Saturday morning. I said, you think people are going to come at 5 o'clock? She was like, I don't know. So, and she only let so many people, maybe the first 60, 70 people got into the class. So you didn't get into that class. You have to wait till the next class. So we get there. We got running kind of late. And we get there. It's literally 100 people in line to get into this gym. Was it 5 or 4? 5.
It was 5.
Yeah. So you still have to get up at 4. And Vicky turned to me. She said, if you didn't come to this gym, would you let me get up at 4 o'clock to come to the gym at 5 o'clock?
By myself.
By yourself.
Telling you I'm going to the gym.
Going to the gym. And I said, and I'm looking at all these women in line. I was like, I would have no problem with it. If I don't want to get up and my belly is poking out and I don't want to work on my pelvic floor and I don't want to work on my hip and I don't want to work on my back and all of that, and you going to the gym and you getting it in and you grinding and you pushing and you trying to make yourself look better, you trying to maintain yourself, and I don't want to do nothing, I'm not going to stop you from going to the gym. But if you can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drive across town in 4-degree weather, because sometimes it would be cold.
It would be cold.
You would get up there and drive across town. I would have no problem with it. You getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and going to the gym, driving 30 minutes, working out another hour, driving back home another 30 minutes. You don't spend 2 hours just for the gym. Mm-hmm. But then if I reach over there, there'll be foreplay before the foreplay, the touch. If I reach over, you don't go to the gym one morning and I reach over to touch you at 4 o'clock in the morning and you tell me you tired, now I have a problem. What do you mean you tired? You've been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, jumping out of bed, jumping into your leotard, jumping into the car, driving across town, working out. But then when I reach over, now I got a problem. That's what I told you?
Yep, that's what you
told me. I'm like, now I got a problem. If you can get up, hey, girl, you ain't that tired. Ain't no way you tired. You've been going to the gym 3 months. I appreciate the way you look. But if you working out, hey, the more you work out, I'm telling you, you can't listen, dude, you can't keep up with no woman. If your woman, your wife going to the gym, you better be doing something. We talking about 2 healthy adults and she going to the gym and you want to smoke cigars and you want to drink and you want to do this and you want to sit around and watch football and eat wings and hot dogs. I do all of that, but I'm still going to maintain some type of workout in my life. You just can't be putting poison in your body and ain't trying to fix yourself or help yourself. You talking about it ain't getting up. No, because you smoking cigars every day. You drinking every day. You eating ribs every day. You eating wings every day. The more your belly poke out, the more effect it has on your erection. I guess this ain't going to be the end of this because, see,
I was hoping it was coming to an end.
Be patient, girl.
I'll be patient. We'll get there.
Hey, but thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in here at Hot 702.5 Risky Radio, coming to you live straight out of Las Vegas. 1 + 1 will always be
1.
2 is bigger, but it's always
1.
1 1,000, but 2
10,000.
Team Bell. You know I am.
You know
I'm
who he with. Welcome to Marriage Bootcamp with Vicky and Robert Bell on Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio.